Okay, thank you so much for joining us today on the power of online reviews for real estate. My name is Riti, and I have Pascal here from our team as well. The webinar today will be 45 minutes in length, followed by a Q&A at the end. If you have any questions throughout this webinar, please feel free to use the chat box and put your questions in there. And then we'll try to leave a little bit of time at the end to just get any questions answered. We'll open it up to a Q&A. Okay, so my name is Riti, as I had mentioned. We built RankMyAgent with the passion to raise the bar in the industry and connect the very best professionals to the public. All reviews on RankMyAgent are based on firm closed transactions and everything is verified. I come from a technology background and also a real estate background, having been licensed in both Ontario and Alberta. And also having worked in emerging technologies. So RankMyAgent certainly was a passion of mine. And I always found that there was a disconnect in the real estate market. How do we know who is a great agent to work with? Is it all the signs, the marketing, or is there more to this? Can we build trust another way? And what if real clients could write reviews and help build trust for agents and help really great agents win more business? So that was the idea behind RankMyAgent. We went from a test group of about 500 agents to over 10,000 agents across Canada on the network. We're also spreading into the US now, so we are piloting the project out in the States now as well. Now I want to introduce to you Pascal, who's our amazing account manager. She's been working with us for a number of years now. And, Pascal, if you want to tell them a little bit about yourself.
Thanks, Rudy. Hello, everyone. It's lovely to see you all today. I'm Pascal. I am the account manager at RankMyAgent. So if you've had any email correspondence with our support team, that's normally me. So it's lovely to see you all in person today. I have a background in business. I just graduated from the University of Calgary, and I majored in marketing. And yeah, I've really enjoyed working with Rudy, and I hope that today's presentation is great for you to understand how online reviews can help your business.
Thank you so much, Pascal. So let's get started with the topic today. So we want to start off the presentation with just giving you a very high-level overview of RankMyAgent if you're new. So we want to tell you more about what is RankMyAgent, what are the benefits. Then we're going to actually show you how you can get started with RankMyAgent. So if you have been a member for some time, but you haven't had a chance to update your profiles or seen the new features, we want to walk you through those, such as setting up your profile, adding contacts, sending and tracking review requests, adding review templates, responding to reviews. We want to take you into the client journey because you want to really understand what is the process for your client and how can you simplify it. So that's where we'll walk you through that process. And then we want to see how we can take these online reviews and help you generate more business. So that means optimizing your account using Geo-Tags, displaying your reviews on REALTOR.ca, displaying the reviews on other websites, maybe even your own website, your brand website, cross-platform posting of reviews, because we know that that is a big pain point for the real estate community. How do you take that one review and how do you take it onto Google? How do you take it onto LinkedIn and elsewhere? We want to simplify that process for you. Then we're going to talk about amplifying those reviews by taking the reviews, downloading graphics that can be put into listing presentations, personalizing these graphics for your brand needs. So Pascal will show you how to do that with Canva. And then I want to leave you with some case studies, real life examples of agents across the country to show you how they're leveraging reviews and what they're doing with them. Hopefully will inspire you as well to take some of those ideas away today to put into your business practices. And then we'll talk briefly about the RMA RankMyAgent annual awards that happen every year now. We just launched it this year. then leave you with some key strategies and open up to questions. So why, why do we believe in online reviews? Why are they important? Well, when you look at what people are looking for in a real estate agent, they're looking for someone that they can trust. And they're looking for someone who has knowledge of the purchase process and someone who is responsive. So now, this was actually a study done by the Generational Trends Report from NAR, the National Association of Realtors, and this has not changed over the last 10, 15 years. We see that these factors are the most important, and that's how the RankMyAgent survey was designed. It is not a simple 5-star. It's more information than that. It's based on, does the agent get back to you at a timely basis? Are they knowledgeable? Are they someone that they would trust, others to work with? So that's, more about why we designed the survey as we did. Now, RankMyAgent certainly is a passion of mine and our team. We built it to connect you guys to the public. And it's based on verifiable reviews I had mentioned. All reviews are based on closed transactions or firm transactions. We do also have open access to APIs available for your use. So that allows you to take the review from RankMyAgent, put it on Realtor.ca, put it on other sites, even brand sites such as Remax or other ones. We're certainly open to working with all brands and giving access to that API. Key benefits, build your online profile, ramp up your SEO. We do have accounts for offices, teams, and individuals. Sync up Google reviews to your RankMyAgent profile, and then share these everywhere. So these are the key benefits of using RankMyAgent. Now, one of the common things that does come up is, well, I have Google reviews. Why would I need RankMyAgent reviews? And I just wanted to address that right away off the bat. So RankMyAgent reviews are real estate focused versus Google is anything and everything for anyone. The reviews on our platform are actually based on actual clients that have written, worked with you, versus just anyone who goes on Google and decides to post. Whoever has a Gmail account can go ahead and just post that review. So, we take great pride in, the value of that to the industry, because this is actually, done deals, and people are really finding great agents to work with. Now, reviews, as I had mentioned, were based on firm closed transactions. We do have an early resolution period. You do get to see these reviews before they get posted live. Reviews with RankMyAgent go on Realtor.ca. I'll show you how to do the integration today, but that's how we stand apart. We do encourage reposting of the reviews to other platforms. And then the graphics component as well, that whole tie-in. And of course, we are easily accessible via phone, chat, or email. So, these are, in a nutshell, the differences between us and Google. So, at this point, I want to do our demo, and I'm going to actually show you how to set up that profile, how to add contacts. We're going to log into our dashboard. And once logged in, you'll be taken to an area such as on the top right-hand side here that you see on my screen. Within this area, there is this button, this yellow button called Request Review. You would be using this button to start requesting reviews. But the first things we'll, of course, do is start editing your profile. I'm going to show you how you can send out the survey requests. I'm going to show you how you can track these reviews as well, so you know when a client has completed a survey, or if a client has not completed a survey and you do need to do a follow-up. I'm going to talk about how to submit reviews faster for your clients, so that's also going to be available. And then these review templates basically are these templates that you can add to your system, and then easily you can start requesting reviews for all types of scenarios, be it buy, sell, someone that you haven't reached out to, years later, you're reaching out again and you're requesting that review. So, let's actually just start with the demo now of the first component. So I'm just going to get into RankMyAgent and log in as my test agent, Lori. So here I am logged in as Lori. Now, if you do not have a RankMyAgent account, or if you need your password reset, you can reach us at support@rankmyagent.com to get that reset, to give you access. We do validate that all agents are currently licensed, in good standing, and then we give access to the platform. So first thing first you want to do is head over to My Account, head over to Edit Profile. And this is where you start building out the profile. On the right-hand side, we have some basic details that may be pre-filled for you. Just a quick note here about the email. If you need to change your email address, please do notify us, as that change has to be done on our side. We have some details here about your unique selling proposition, your bio, your designations. You can add more than one by hitting the Command key on a Mac, or the Shift Alt key, I believe, on Windows. Then you have some languages, so you want to ensure that you list all the languages that you're comfortable, conversing in. And then your social media handles. You can even add a video. So either YouTube videos or Vimeo videos can be added. You have your brokerage details here. And then I'll get to this part in a bit. On the left-hand side, we have specializations. So if you want to add a new specializations, just select from the drop-down. If you need to take out any, just hit the red here. With the premium package, you are allowed up to 10 different specializations and 10 services and 10 neighborhoods that you could add. So we have the services, we have the neighborhood focus as well. Now, this is a really powerful part of RankMyAgent, because once you start adding these neighborhoods and collecting reviews, you're going to be shown quite highly on RankMyAgent in the rankings as you gather more reviews, and also on Google. We'll give you examples of that shortly, but there is a lot of power to this. So I highly suggest that you make use of this feature. You can even select neighborhoods. So I'm in Toronto here right now, and I can, select different areas within Toronto that I focus on, and I can go ahead and select more than one. Never hit the plus sign. We certainly do want to ensure that people coming to your profile know everything about you. So, you may have awards that you want to update. So just click the plus sign, add the award description, add a photograph of that award, preferably a square photograph, and then click save. By the way, I want to also note something about the photograph here. The photograph that you have on the headshot on the profile image should be a square. So you should crop it to be like a square before you upload it, because then it's really optimized for the RankMyAgent platform. Once all these changes are made, click Update Profile. You'll get a green message notifying you everything has been updated. Our next step now is we are ready to send out our first review requests. Click the yellow button here, Review Request. Now put in the email address of the client that you just firmed up a deal with. So I'm going to put in an email address here. As you can see, this drop down comes up. It's telling me that this email address is not in my contact list, but I can still continue with the email address. My suggestion for you, though, is click the Add Contact, because if you click this Add Contact, basically some of the fields are pre-populated for your client as they complete the survey for you. So now I've added them to my contact, and when I search for this person, well, I have quite a few of this, but you should be able to easily find that person on your list. So I'm going to pick one of these, and then you'll see the drop down. I guess I already have the person here. Now, as I had mentioned to you, you have many templates that you could use. With default, with RankMyAgent, you'll see one template initially, but we will show you how you can get more templates onto the platform. So this is the general one. And here is that email that goes out. You want to make sure that you do not change anything within the email around these marks, around the HTML code, because this is what actually allows your client to complete that survey. However, you could edit any other parts of this email. I want to actually show you how it looks like as well. So I'm just actually going to send it out. Head over to my account, review stats. And this is the email that just got sent out to the client. As you can see, it's branded with my details, with my profile photograph. I guess Lori's profile and Lori's details here. So that's the email that your client gets with the tracking, which is under my account's review stats. You can actually see these emails. You can see if it was delivered, if it has been viewed, if a survey has been started, if it has been completed. You can also resend a request, after 7 days. So I'm gonna send it out again to this client. So that's also available. So this is one of the things to do when you feel that you initially sent out the review request, you didn't get a response. I would suggest come into my account, review stats, and take a look at what is the situation here. If you see that the survey did not get started, you should certainly reach out to them and request that. A text message usually is, very, very useful in just checking with them maybe a day or two later. Hey, hey, Sally, just wondering, did you get that request for a review? I really appreciate it. It means a lot to my business. Just a simple text like that with the link would be helpful. So, that's basically in terms of, the main operations. And then, of course, templates. Templates are amazing. Basically, you would take these templates that actually we were going to email you the templates. So there's a variety of scenarios as you firm up a deal many years after the deal is closed. Helping you sell, if you help them buy, if you help them rent, reviews written on a different platform. So these can easily be shared. I'm actually just want to also show you the PDF that has all of these. So here is the ultimate review bundle template that we will send you after the webinar on Thursday. I believe we're aiming to get these recordings to you guys right away, but as you can see, here's a couple of the templates as you firm up a deal many years after closing. So say if I wanted to, use this template as a start, what I would do is I would copy the template. I would head over to my templates here on RankMyAgent, and I would paste it in. So I would fix the spacing on it as well, so to make it look a little bit more prettier. And then maybe I will call it many years after closing. And feel free to personalize and anything that you see fit around this. The advantage of creating the templates is that it makes life very easy in the future when you have a variety of clients and you put buckets on, it's this type of client, that type of client, you can easily send out that reminder. So you'll see the new template that I just added went right to the top. And then I can go ahead and send out that request. So yeah, those are the templates. We talked about the review stats, and I think let's talk about the contacts here. So the contact basically is the directory that you can build for yourself with your contacts. Either you can come in here and start creating these contacts. So these are the people you're going to reach out to, or you can do this, when you send out those review requests. But I highly encourage you to use that feature because it's going to help your client to complete that survey for you in a very efficient way. Okay, so I'm going to pass it to Pascal now to talk about the client's journey, the review process, and the survey.
Yes, thanks, Rudy. So this is a common question that we get from agents as to what is the process that your clients go through when they are writing a review on RankMyAgent. So step one, there are two ways that your reviewers can find your profile to write a review. So what Rudy had just talked about was sending review requests. So that is one way. They'll get it in their email. They'll get linked directly to your review survey. The other way is that they can search you online, either Google to RankMyAgent, RankMyAgent to your profile. And then obviously with step two, they will be on your survey link and they'll start the survey. they will then write the review and submit it to us. And once they've successfully submitted, they've completed the entire survey, they will need to verify their email address with us. So they will have to go back to their email inbox and just click on a verify your review link that is there in that email. Step 5, this is if you have the Google and LinkedIn integration connected to your account. So step 5 is if your client verifies their email address, they'll be sent to a landing page where they can copy their auto-filled testimonial from RankMyAgent over to Google and LinkedIn if you have the integration set. It's just an easy way to streamline the process of getting your reviews across across your different platforms. And finally, once the review has gone through our review process, they've verified the review, you verified the review, it's then published on your account and your client is notified when it's published and responded to.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Pascal. That was amazing. It's always great to know what that process is so that you can communicate to your clients what they can expect and how it works. So this basically is what the survey looks like on RankMyAgent. There is an option for a 5-star quick rate, which moves all of these stars to the 5. So there's a couple of rating values that are aggregated together to give you an average. So neighborhood knowledge, experience, professionalism, negotiation skills, property knowledge, communication skills, and contact expectations. The client first, does that part of it, and then we ask them a couple of questions about, what any external factors that played a role in the transaction, because we do want to know if there were banks or other reasons of, potentially a delay or some other thing that was out of the agent's control. And did you get the value from the transaction? Would you use the professional again? These are such important questions, I find, as you're trying to figure out who are the strongest supporters for your business. You definitely want to take these insights as well to see how you can hone that business. Then there's some details regarding the survey, as in when it happened, what year, what role you played, the property address, and then the basic details there. The property address is never shared live on the site because we certainly do respect the confidentiality of the clients. Also, if they do not want to use their real name, they are not required to use their real name, but the email does have to be accurate in order to have this all validated, and then they click submit. As I had mentioned, if you use the contact feature, these areas will be pre-filled for your client. So that saves them a step, and they can go ahead and complete the surveys for you. So, the client now has submitted the survey. They're taken to, actually, in their inbox, they're going to get one email that tells them to verify their review. And by clicking on this link here, they verify, and all is good on our end. And, we are just awaiting your verification, and then things can get pushed and live onto the platform. So, that was the process for your client. Now, agents always ask us, like, how do I get really good reviews? How do I do this over and over? And, I certainly start off with telling them, well, you always provide that awesome, amazing experience that, I'm sure you all do if you are here today. And certainly that's where the cornerstone of good reviews. And then make it very easy for your client to leave reviews. How do you want to make it easy? Well, in your email signatures, you do want to add in those opportunities about, like, read my reviews, leave a review for me on your website. So any one of your marketing touch points, you want to make it easy, and you want to make it known that these reviews are important for your business. And then let's set good past client lists. So take your database of clients, number the people on that list 1 to 3, as in 1, the most likely to write a review for you. And then, go after the people that have the 1s, and then the 2s, and then the 3s. So definitely use that client list. Plant the seed early on. So when you're on those listing presentations, I hope you're taking your reviews, you're adding your reviews within the package so that they know that you also will ask for a review after you get hired. And so certainly, even in those conversations, talk to them about that. And then the best time to request a review is as soon as they firm up the deal, because there's a lot of excitement to reach that milestone. So that's the optimum time to request that review. Follow up with them a day or two later if you haven't received that review. And then definitely listen to their comments, their feedback, respond to it. And then, use the industry-specific review platforms, because there's definitely a difference between them and anything and everything for everyone. So you want to cut off the noise and use things that would help amplify your reviews everywhere. So now, at this point of the webinar, I want to talk about generating more business. And I want to really dive down with what you can do with RankMyAgent. So we're going to be talking about geo-farming locations and Realtor.ca integrations, displaying reviews on your social media, your LinkedIn, the shareable graphics. We'll get into the case studies and the awards. So now with RankMyAgent, we do have the ability to have agents be shown in many different ways, such as trending, top reviewed locally, top reviewed. So what you want to do actually is any of your live reviews, you want to make sure that your live reviews do have a location. So I'm going to head over to my account reviews, and I'm going to make sure these live reviews here do have a location tied to them, because that's going to help you with the search on RankMyAgent. So if I click add location, I should be able to pick my locations. I'm going to head over to Ontario, Toronto, and I can even dive down to a neighborhood as well. So this gives a little bit more information to a potential client, and also helps with our search availability that we have. So you definitely want to do that. The second way, of course, with the geo-farming is under my account edit profile. So that was the area that I had shown you earlier, where you can also geo-farm using this. You definitely want to tie that in. So that's the first part of optimizing your accounts with the geo-farming. Now, let's talk about Realtor.ca. Now, everyone can do this connection with the Realtor.ca, and I highly encourage that, because these profiles on Realtor.ca are really being looked at. We've seen such a rise in viewership on that over the years. What you want to do is copy your unique ID. So you want to copy this from RankMyAgent. Head over to member. So I actually did log in prior to the webinar. So you want to head over to member.realtor.ca. You will log in using your board details, and then you're going to be taken to this area. You want to click on my profile, update my profile. And then once you're in this area, you are going to see that there's Realtor ratings and testimonials. Paste in the ID that you just copied from RankMyAgent and click link to my Realtor.ca profile. You'll have some terms to just confirm, and then once you do that, within 45 minutes, you will see that your reviews have started to display on Realtor.ca. Now, I want to mention that the reviews do display on your profile, but they also display on your listings. So, with your listings, when you print them out, you'll see that there is a little thumbnail of your photograph, but right under that, if you have those RankMyAgent reviews, those beautiful stars will show. And you can see the power of that when you're, in those open houses, and you have like some reviews as well under your name, and you do those printouts. I think that's a good piece. That's a good, powerful piece to build trust with new clients. So, we want to talk more about our Google integration and the Twitter integration as well. So now the Twitter integration basically is any 4+ reviews can be shared on your Twitter business page. I like this integration because it's hashtagged with the cities you work in. It has a nice badge or your photograph, and then it links to your review. So that's the first integration that we want to discuss. And to do that integration, you just head over to your edit profile. So I'm going to head over to my account, edit profile. And right in the bottom, you will see connect to Twitter. Just follow the steps here. It's going to basically ask you access to authorize the RankMyAgent, authorize the app, and that's going to connect your feed there. The next integration we have is with Google. And with Google, the first integration I want to show you is an integration that allows your last 5 Google reviews to automatically display on your RankMyAgent profile. So I have Ben's profile open here. And when I head to right here in the bottom part of RankMyAgent, right here, you'll see Google reviews powered by Google. And you can see the last reviews here. So this integration is something that our team can do for you. Just send us an email at support@rankmyagent.com and we can do that. If your client wants to see more of the Google reviews, they can just click on Google reviews, which will be taking them to the Google page. So that's the very first type of integration we have. The second integration we have with Google, which I feel is such a pain point for agents. Like, how do you take the RankMyAgent review? How do you get it onto Google or LinkedIn? And the way that this works is that we have a FAQ that basically guides you on what type of link you need for the integration. But basically, any reviews that are on RankMyAgent as they go live, you can further request a Google or LinkedIn review with that. So let's just actually walk through that as well. So the process of this for your client is that once they verify the review, they would click on this link. As soon as they click on the link, they're taken to this landing page. The landing page already has the review that they just wrote for you. They would click copy, and then they would pick which platform they want to post it in. If it's Google, they would click here, and then that takes them to this box, which allows them to paste the review and post it. So the client still does do the posting part of it, but we've just made it very easy for them. Same goes with LinkedIn. So once they copy it, that basically can be pasted onto the LinkedIn as well. Another option for the client is, say if they had missed that call to action to get the review posted to those networks earlier, in the very last email that goes to them, your review is live. There's some information here on how they can go ahead and get it pasted onto Google or LinkedIn. And then if they click on these links, they would be taken to the same boxes that would allow them to proceed. So yeah, so that's the integration with Google. And as I had shown you on the RankMyAgent dashboard, it's very simple to get this integration incorporated. All you do is head over to my account, edit profile, head over to amplify your reviews, and there's an area here that helps you in how to format your own page. So if you click on the learn more, you'll be able to walk through that. If you need us to test your Google or LinkedIn URLs, just send us an email and we'd be happy to take a look on our end. Okay, so we've talked about amplifying those reviews. I think it's time to get into Canva. So I'm going to pass it back to Pascal. And Pascal, do you want to share your screen? Or do you prefer me to share?
You can share your screen.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
for you later. Yeah.
Okay, okay, perfect.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy. Yeah, so the next part that I'm going to go over is just how to amplify your reviews with now that they're posted, how to amplify them through personalization. And so when you're in the digital space, there's a lot of things that are grabbing people's attention. So because your business has a brand and a personality, we want to help you use the tools with RankMyAgent to establish your brands with your reviews from RankMyAgent. So the first thing that we have is downloading shareable graphics. So the first way that you can do this is whenever a review goes live, you are emailed, and there will be a link there that says download your review as a graphic. The other way, which Rudy will show in the demo later, is also logging into your RankMyAgent account. And so this downloadable graphic that you see here on your screen is saved as a PNG into your downloads folders for your use. So this is what the standard layout looks like of a review graphic. Rudy, if you can go to the next slide. This is an example of if you had it also with a photo, which will show you how to do too. So every downloadable graphic comes with the full testimonial. And also if you include a photo with your review, it will also download the photo. So it'll just pops out a bit more. And now that you have your shared graphic, you might be wondering, what can I use this for? So this is perfect for social media. Instagram is we fit the dimensions just to be for Instagram. You can also use it for sharing and listing presentations as well. It's just easy, quick, and quick to download. And so for adding photos to a review, I guess we'll go over that. But some things that are super great about adding photos is just to customize your reviews a bit more, to feel a little more human and real. So if, as Rudy is showing, if you go down to my account reviews and you go to your live reviews, there's an option with every single one of your reviews. So there's one that says manage photo. So this is where you can add in the PNG or JPEG file format of your picture that you want to upload. There is also another option to, maybe I'll show the download graphic. There's one right there. So that's found there. It just downloads to your downloads folder. And then the last other option that you can also use for personalizing your review is responding to reviews, which Rudy will show edit response right there. And so we highly encourage you to use this function because people are looking at your profile, and all these responses are public, so everyone can read them, and it shows off your professionalism of how you handle your feedback, regardless of what it is. And it's also showing your customer relationship with your clients from end to end. Great. And then Rudy, I guess I'll go to my next part, which I think is the Canva part, and I will start sharing my screen. So going back to the downloadable graphics, another way that you can personalize and amplify your reviews is using photo editors such as Canva to basically use it towards making your brand or personalizing your review towards you. So Canva is free. I highly recommend you to use it. The great thing about Canva is that it has a lot of different formats. Any format for social media you can find in here already pre-made, and it doesn't even have to be just social media. It can be anything else you'd like. I'm going to just show you an example of what I was doing with Laura Hughes of what it could look like for you. Canva is great because it has different types of elements, which include graphics, photos, videos, audio. Some of these are premium features, so if you'd like to opt into that, you can, but there's plenty of free things that you can use, and you can specialize it more towards yourself. And then finally, I think another thing that is great about Canva is the templates. So I just typed in review here. You can get a lot of inspiration from Canva as to what you could maybe make your social media posts look like. If say you're not super great with graphic design, no worries, Canva has your back on that one. And then finally, the last thing I would also recommend is creating stories if you have an Instagram business profile, because you can, if you have a story, you have the option to link your review the review link from RankMyAgent to your stories. So if somebody is looking at your Instagram profile and they're looking at your stories, they can swipe up and read the full review and look at your reviews on RankMyAgent. So this is like a great way of utilizing your touch points across the internet and getting them all back to your reviews and to hear the or have people hear the testimonials of your past clients.
Thank you so much, Pascal. That was very comprehensive, and certainly the power of reviews. It's not just a review, but it can be amplified everywhere. And what I love is you do the work once to collect the review, but it can mean a lot for your business. It's a one-time collection effort that you have to put in, but then the way that you can use it into other listing presentations and all types of work that you do on social media as well is a huge benefit. So, let's talk about real life examples. I want to give you some inspiration. So here, to start off with is Dave's listing presentation. I love how he takes the reviews from RankMyAgent and he repurposed them onto his listing presentation. So I really like how he's encouraging his clients to go online onto a third-party site to learn more about him. That's how trust is built. Not only does he do that on his listing presentation, on his own website, he's encouraging his clients to go online, go to YouTube and the video testimonials, go to RankMyAgent and learn more about him. So these are great ideas to incorporate into your home pages, into some area of your website, be it the testimonials area. But so I think these really work very well. Reviews can also be incorporated onto brokerage pages, onto brokerage websites. So here is DFH, and they're sharing how well their agents are doing. So we do have API accesses for this type of content as well. So if you are an office or if you're interested in this, certainly we can make that available. Now, reviews are online, like these reviews are online, but you can take them offline using, the signboards that you have and creating riders. So here's some inspiration from Simon, where he, with the sales sign also does encourage the potential people that are walking in the neighborhood to, also go online and read his reviews. Pascal talked about social media, Facebook, Instagram. Here's some examples of how agents are sharing that success. I love the fact that Tim Hare is using those riders again for that offline to online. Offices are sharing success as well. Some examples. I'll show you this Instagram story here as well. So here's some examples of the awards that we had and agents sharing that. Perfect. Some more inspiration. You could certainly run an ad with the reviews that you have in the area that you need to be sold in, and I like how Ferris Brothers have done that on the right-hand side, just to let the public know about how they're doing. So in this example, Hack & Co basically ran an ad based on their review page, but they did, maybe potentially do this for a postal code that they had recently farmed or had lots of business in. I like pulling in elements of organic. So you take the photograph of the happy sellers, the family, you take your review from RankMyAgent, and then you share that with the branding of RankMyAgent, letting people know that it's on a third-party site. Some more examples here on social media. So now, if you are new to RankMyAgent or you don't have many reviews, you could be wondering, how do I go from 0 to 30, 40, 50 reviews? And I encourage you in your newsletter, run a contest and ask all the people that are subscribed to your newsletter that if you write a review for me, I will enter you into a draw. This is exactly what Jeff and Bobby did for the Ottawa Home Fall Show a couple of years ago, and it was very successful. I can see that, and so that's just a thought for you if you're new to reviews. Reviews certainly do have SEO power, wonderful SEO power. So my example here is with these orange stars that are appearing. If you have reviews on RankMyAgent and these orange stars are not appearing when you search your name, let us know and we'll certainly optimize on our end, but they should be appearing because that's how RankMyAgent has been built, by making sure that it takes in elements of what Google is also looking for, so it can give a lot of love to these reviews and help them up with them. On the right-hand example, this is a knowledge box, a Google knowledge box, and the reviews from the web are appearing over time. So this is something that happens organically over time for you. If you need a little bit of help with that, let us know, and we can certainly, submit your pages again on Google to ensure that over time this also appears. Google Ads, you can certainly run Google Ads. So Thomas has run a Google ad on his name, and you can see how he's pulled out the RankMyAgent page because that's where all his reviews are, and he wants to build trust. Some more examples of awards and Instagram posts related to awards. So, let's talk about the award program. Now, we're in October now. So December 31st is our deadline to get reviews in. The reviews have to be for this current last year. So this 22 year from January to December, and you want to get transactions that close during that time. We have 3 different categories, really. We have the top 100 agents in Canada. Then we have the top 50 teams. And then we have the Best of City Awards. And we will be picking the winners just in the first week of January. You're going to get emails in your inbox letting you know if you have been selected for the honor. And then we do send you the marketing materials and we do promote it everywhere. So, I really do wish you all the very best. We're, getting close to end of the year, but there's still time if you are new. And I really do hope that you guys qualify for those awards. So I want to leave you with some steps to really make 2022 amazing for the close of it and give you a rush start on 23. So set up and update your RankMyAgent account if you haven't done that already. Display your reviews on other sites. So, gain access to our widgets, do the REALTOR.ca integration. Don't wait for the first review for REALTOR.ca. Just do it now so that, your system is ready. You can integrate reviews into your CRM systems as well, integrate the requests as well, so you can do that. And then, as you firm up the deals, as soon as you firm up, request the review. Then the review graphics, you need to share those everywhere. You need to be on social media talking about them. So certainly, don't be scared to request those reviews. They really do mean a lot to your business. So I encourage you to do that. That's wonderful. Okay, so we are a little bit over time, but we are so grateful to have you all here today. Really do want to thank you all from the bottom of our hearts for supporting our journey and being here with RankMyAgent. We have some exciting stuff in the pipeline. So, excited to let you know that we're working on updating profiles. We're doing a lot of background work, and hopefully over the next couple of weeks, we can start talking more about that. But thank you for your ongoing support and wishing you a wonderful, wonderful day.